What's up, everyone? Hey, I've been kind of on a Marauder kick lately, I guess. I've put out a bunch of Marauder videos. So I wanted to bust out a couple of unique Praetorians. Most of you probably have heard of the Praetorian Stealth. Hopefully, if not, welcome to the Praetorian Stealth. These are very limited run. They were made for one dealer back in 2018, I think it was. I had the papers here. I'm sorry, back in 2015 is when these were made, at least according to the paperwork. And then I'm not sure about if I've got the right boxes and papers and stuff, but the one I'm pretty sure of is 2015. They did a run for a dealer called Blades We Love. And they did a special run of of 250 of the Praetorian Stealths. The majority of the 250 were completely blacked out, like this one. This is exact size and dimensions of a standard Praetorian T. Everything is exactly the same, except the show side is a slab of carbon fiber. And everything is blacked out, including the shoulder pin or the stop pin, which in today's world, they will not do a blacked out shoulder pin. Which I understand why, because the shoulder pin is pressed through the blade. So I don't know, and we'll get more details of those. I'm not sure if they pressed this in and then PVD coated. I don't know. We'll take a closer look at that. So they made 250 in total. 10 to 20 of them had the stainless steel hardware and the MP3 breaker. The other little bit of a difference here is in the clip, the original style, the original blacked out ones, and I think they did these at different times. I think that's why the dates are different. I think they made these all in 2015, and then I think they made these in 2019. They did this quick little run of 10 or 20 with stainless hardware, because you can notice in the pocket clip, old style has just one hole, which was typical, one screw, and these ones have two. So, I don't know. These are two in my collection that I bought because I just had to have them. These are two that I do not carry. These are two that literally stay in the boxes in the safe. Why? I don't know. I thought they were cool. I thought they were more collectors. The only difference in size is the weight. So the standard Praetorian T, which I don't have here on the table, is 9.3 ounces. These guys are 8.1 and 8.0. Don't ask me. I weighed them 3 times. And they're just that 0.1 difference between the two for whatever reason. But we'll go through the specs just really quickly. The closed length is 5 1/8. The overall length, and these are both Tonto. They only made the Stealth in a Tonto. The overall length is 8 15/16. Blade 3.75. Cutting edge 3.75. Both in D2. These are both PVD coated. Blade thickness is 0.80. The website says 0.9. I measured it. It's 0.80. Overall thickness of 0.49. Runs on phosphor bronze washers. The interesting thing about these, to me, and I only really noticed it right now as I got my calipers out and we're measuring, was the carbon fiber scale and the titanium scale are the same size, same thickness. Whereas on earlier, different models, like the infraction, and my brother, that was one of the things that bothered my brother with his infraction, the first versions of infractions, the carbon fiber side was thicker. And I see that on my dress Marauder. You can see the carbon fiber side is much thicker than the titanium side, 0.15 versus 0.12. So it's interesting that on the stealths, they are both 0.12. So I find that interesting. And in fact, I was looking at some of my other carbon fiber ones, and my carbon fiber MIDI, and we'll do a whole video on my carbon fiber collection. The carbon fiber side is 0.15 and the titanium side is 0.18. So it's reversed. It's just very odd to me on this one. Whereas on the dress Marauder, the carbon fiber is thicker. And even on my full-size carbon fiber Marauder, the carbon fiber is much thicker. So why on the MIDI is the carbon fiber smaller than the titanium? I don't know. But I will do a video on the carbon fiber Marauder family later, because I think that deserves its own video. Again, I didn't want to get into all of the specs on these and super detailed. I wanted to really compare and show people the stealth model, which are discontinued. They don't make these anymore. A lot of guys carry them every day because it is, you know, literally an ounce lighter, a little bit more than an ounce lighter. These are both in D2. That's all they made them in. All PVD coated. And I will show you this one with the shoulder pin. These aren't even broken in yet. So I don't know if they pressed it in and then had it PVD coated. I'm not really sure. Because they can't do, or they won't do now, PVD coating on the shoulder pin. So even if you get a blacked out Praetorian, it will have a silver stop/shoulder pin. I don't see any voids in the carbon fiber on either of these. You'll notice the hardware is a little bit different also on these. It's kind of a security screw where you have to have a special bit, which you can buy. It's not super proprietary, but it is different than on, say, their current version, where they just use a small hex on their current version stuff. I haven't seen, I don't think, on any of my other Medfords where they used this security screw. And even on the stainless steel, they used a security screw. But you can see this carbon fiber is just beautiful. It is a little glossy for me, and I know that's a thing that my brother has an issue with, and other manufacturers do more of a matte carbon fiber, which I think on a stealth model, the matte carbon fiber would have looked better, in my humble opinion. But still, these are both great looking knives. These are ones I've actually thought of selling in the past. But now that I pull them out and kind of handle them a little bit, I think they're still keepers. But yeah, so these ones are not smooth. I mean, not only do you release the lock, but it takes effort to close it because these are not broken in. I have not, you know, when I first got them, I opened them for some pictures and I wiped them all down and I put them back in the boxes. And I put them back in a safe. So the only thing, you know, you can see that the detent track is, you know, kind of worn in, but not really, because I just haven't used these very much. All in all, these are great. And you guys that are out there using the stealths, rock on, more power to you. I've seen some, you know, go for $350, $400 because they're pretty banged up. but they can take it. These are going to last you a lifetime. I just loved the blackout look. I first got the full stealth. I heard there was these. I found the stainless version for sale. And I just had to have kind of a matched set. As you guys know and are coming to learn, I like matching sets and pairs, both in my watches, both in my knives. Like I have the Marauder series. I have every Marauder size and style that they have. Same with the Praetorians. I've got all of the different models and sizes because I just like to have complete sets. So anyway, I know this wasn't really an in-depth review, but it was more of a comparison and just showing you the stealth in its two different versions. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions about the stealths or any other Praetorian, anything in the Medford lineup, please let me know. Down in the description, I will link to the Praetorian T full review so that you can get all of the detailed specs and information about them. I think I ran through most of the measurements and stuff in this video, but I will link to that one too, just so it is available. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. I greatly appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.